Okay guys, that's our last match of the season. Let's make this one count.
Wenn sie zu mir kommen, mich überraschen, ziehe ich sie zu euch und fertig.
Alles klar.
Alright, so medium's Gamma, light's Theta, heavy's Kappa.
Roger.
Alright, here we go. Driver Lance, Theta is yours. W key.
Roger.
Alright, can't see anything. Stacking up in Theta.
I keep getting seismic.
Can you see them?
Yeah, they got heavies up here as well. Kill anything that moves.
Lights, just give us some scouting. That's probably the best thing for you guys.
Roger, moving to E4. Here they come.
What do you see? What do you see? 100 and Delta 4 on. Alright guys, comms, got it.
Yep, prepare to fight, call target.
Pushing our
guys.
Here we go.
That big makes the boost up. That big makes the boost up. Copy that, okay.
Wait for them to come to us.
Roll into them.
I'm rolling.
Rolling.
There's Max D3 coming from our right, guys.
Yep, we got this. I want to call something and I want to see it dead in seconds. Make it happen.
Okay, auf 3. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Guys, we need to get on top over here quick.
J'ai un Stormcrow qui me casse les couilles dans le dos là.
Keep going, let's go!
Go. Everybody in.
Got him. Nice.
Lock crouch down.
I'll make you move, guys. Go now.
Bravo's leg.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Get out of there right now.
Take care of that Black Knight, Echinocnesis.
What's up? Kill him out. Push forward, guys. Push forward.
Nice fucking job.
Just run. Stay alive and run.
Nice job, everyone. Well fucking played. That is how it is done.
Fuck yeah, man. Well done.
I can forgive you for shooting me in the back.
Alright, keep your eyes active, guys. Don't have scouts on this one, so we're gonna have to all scout.
I'll be there soon too. We've got mechs on the way. You guys got this.
Seems like a fucking ambulance 911 call.
We are headed into drop 2. 2 lights, 4 mediums, 2 heavies, 0 assaults on skirmish. Let's take a look.
We need to spread out a bit. We need to see where from they're coming, and then we will.
Alright boys, manly men. We're gonna take some fire, we're gonna put fire out.
Just make sure you trade well.
Yeah.
So, wer stoppt, ändert Bewegungsrichtung,
Schon zu weit.
Yeah, we need to go it now.
Yes, we need to go now.
Keep it up, hold your ground. They have a lot of guys beat up CGs.
The light is peeking at us right before.
Yep, you got one right here.
We're doing alright, guys. We're up by 2. Stay cagey. 3 remaining. We got this one. Alright, guys, let's do this.
Oh my fucking lord!
Foxtrot is red CT.
Alright, light's going behind him,
Hey, Charlie, come on, guys. Finish him.
Sideways up.
Prepare for ramming speed!
Stormcrow, Charlie.
Tir d'opportunité sur le couverture par l'ultra là.
Oh, and he got the kill.
And with a second shot, takes down Aiden with the double.
Meilleur derrière, bravo.
Dans les jambes toujours.
Like, go back.
Don't panic, just do it.
Yes!
It was a great match, back and forth, all sorts of stuff going on, incredible shots, things we've never seen before, and things you don't get to see.
Good job, Dara.
Yeah.
Tomato Tyson, typical AP Gorse Plasma Cannon Shadowcat. Pete Zone Commander with SRMs and Small Pulse. Fire Moth with what's that got? Heavy lasers, our micros. SRM Oxide. Yeah. Oh, great. And
I was as well,
Wobbly
but
with
yeah.
the Pulse Laser Summoner. And it looks like Fjord are going to push this corner.
Yeah, Fjord's stacking up. But they would be going right into... Okay, so they're doing an inside push on Spine.
Probably trying to avoid Lerm God's AC2 spam.
Right, but the CXF does have a mech on the back wall. And it's able to just free farm this whole time. And they've got... They see that and they've decided maybe wait for the bigs.
On low ground, but they're going to have to engage with Lerm at some point.
Yeah.
Val's got to be careful. He should back off from here. He doesn't need to engage there.
Pete's there to help. Although it's just a commando. Here comes the push.
Oh, the legged. That's why Revan's legged. And he's getting ganked. They got him. They can pick off this Black Lender too if they're paying attention.
So they're going for it.
Look what they're going to do it. Going to tear his legs up.
Meanwhile, Lermgod is absolutely farming that Stone Rhino. Stone Rhinos are going to go down any moment.
Lerm better end this with quad damage. I want to see those quad damage numbers.
If it lasts 2 more minutes, probably.
Yeah, we'll see.
Check out the Kodiak. He's gonna just farm that bullshit. It goes.
He needs to tell his team, go away.
All right, how much damage do you think he did? 880. This is my guess.
880.
880.
I hope it's 1,001, but I don't think it was enough. Yeah. I'll split the middle. I'll say 900. He got killed by Arthur, actually. The legs. Yeah, legs. No. Torsoed. I don't know if it was enough for quad damage numbers. It depends if you got a good strike off or not, actually. If you manage to steal the strike as well, being good. But yeah, great receive there from Clan Crossfire. They came ready. Some good flanking.
Yeah, they were set up.
Back. Yeah.
Set up perfectly for that. And with where Lermgod was, it didn't really matter if they pushed inside of Spine, outside of Spine, in the canyon, or if even they went wide. It would not have made a difference.
Yeah, well, they needed to send a flanking mech somehow sneak by and start ganking him. I think would have been the play. Even that would have.
Is that what Arthur usually does? Do you not try that?
No, Lerm only 690. Very disappointing.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, no, I was expecting Arthur to do like a big flank and to jump on him or something, but not to be. Okay. Luthien and Oceanic.
Okay, we have audio now. That's weird. Even me changing it in one spot did not fix it in the other. So my apologies for everybody out there in Twitch land. Yeah, everything worked last night on stream, so. All right.
Happens.
Yeah. So, all right. So the first one is done. Crossfire taking the first win. Alrighty. All right, I'm gonna get them started on their 5-minute timer.
They're ready.
Yeah.
They're green, ready to go. Or blue, whatever you call it. Okay.
So what do you think Fjord's gonna do on Luthien? You think they're just gonna? Because they have traded. They certainly brought some interesting decks versus you guys. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider that as an
indicator of anything. Right.
Yeah.
I just want to see that direwolf again.
I wasn't at my home that night, so I didn't play. But I'd said at one point, I said, if you really, really need me to play, I can literally move my desktop to where I'm going to be. And I'm so happy that I didn't do that. I would have been so angry if I moved my desktop for those games. Yeah. Ford all green, 480. Being ready so quick, I do wonder if they're just going to bring the exact same drop deck.
Probably.
Like they just didn't change mechs. They just
Charlie Bravo
rearrange their lances to what they need to be, and just do the same thing.
This looks very cap strategy with them being Bravo Charlie and having artillery, who is primarily their 20-ton pilot.
I would love to see like a nice cap strat with a hold at the back of the map or something with some of the bigger mechs.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Yeah, I guess that's one thing about knowing your enemy is going to NSR you or push. And so you bring the biggest receive possible and you're in the best spot to receive. And then
if they don't.
Maybe they don't push,
they don't push you,
right?
Yeah.
They take the whole map and then they wait, right? Then when you do, now you have to get an angle, you have to put like this is a risk. It's the risk you take taking the, giant receive and holding up in like, the giant field that you can handle it in. There's some plays.
We need to roll it back to 2022. Best strategy, just go roll with Glen LPLs.
That was so fun. I love that.
Doesn't matter what they're gonna do. It's all right.
Just the absolute brutality of those decks.
Ooh.
Just looking at a mech and clicking it, it just explodes.
Yeah.
Starwolf, you haven't put on the pilot names in the stream either for the first drop.
They just showed up.
Press that backspace.
Yeah, no, well,
oh, there you go.
Yeah, they just showed up.
Now.
Yeah, I looked. I was like, why am I not seeing that? Yeah. my down arrow.
Yeah. Now let's see. I mean, it would be reasonable for Fjord to predict that Crossfire will bring heavy
big receive.
And then it would be reasonable for them to try and counter the counter, so to speak.
Yeah.
Having said that, with the speed that they locked in, I don't know if they will.
They could have played that. I mean, they could have switched their mechs fast, but
I
mean, maybe that's part of their strategy. Switch
I would
mechs
love to
fast,
see something
lock
three cap bots, like 3 ultralight 20 tons or something like that, like just some funny weird drop deck.
What, 3 assaults, 2 to 3 heavies?
Yeah, because you could. There are a lot of viable 20 tonners at the moment.
Yes, there are.
You could easily bring, or 2 20 tonners and a commando, for example.
Yep, commando, the flea, commando's 25, but flea's solid. The fire moth is kind of a staple for the bigger maps.
He's just a fat ultralight.
All right.
I'm surprised we don't see more incubuses. I felt like last year there were incubuses all over the place.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
they're ready.
Okay, like it's still good and it should still be fast.
Will Oceanic make the difference?
Maybe.
Will God get his quad damage numbers?
Triple-digit numbers for maybe single, maybe double-digit ping.
Yeah, if nobody has scrimmed an Oceanic team in competitive play, it's all fun and games until you can't hit their 20-ton mech.
Oh god.
You just can't hit it.
This game is one of the best shooters for high ping.
I've been after what Crass's comment a couple weeks ago. I've been dropping in all 3 for my on my stream for stuff, and I have just as much fun on the Oceanic server. Don't notice any difference.
If you're sitting under 300 ping, it's usually okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's like for a quick play, especially like a casual sort of quick play, it's okay.
All right,
when
here
you
we
get
go.
to 350, you start seeing some freaky stuff going on.
Yeah. All right. I'm a Noogs mech, which Stone Rhino with dual plasma cannons and quad AC-10s. Butter in a Black Lantern with small pulse, ER micros. Iron Wolf and a Mistlinks with SRM build. The Revan in the Shadow Cat with AP Goss and an AC-10. Andy in the Bull Shark with AC-10s and plasma cannons. ABC in a Kodiak with PPC and AC-10s. Artillery with an Osiris with heavy machine guns and a couple small X-pulse lasers. Arthin in the Arctic Cheetah with SRMs.
Okay, on Crossfire side, we've got Val on the Oxide with SRMs again. Nikoro in a Madcat Mark 1 this time with Gorse and ER Large. Got Pete Zona Commando doing an early play with the Shadowcat. What's the Commando got on? Yeah, small pulse SRMs again. And we've got some, I think, Dakar assaults over here. Lerm got in a Stone Runner 4, AC-10 and Proto. Ooh, that's a nice build. 4 AC-10 and 2 Proto AC-4. Cool. Knight of Fire and a 4 AC-10 3 Plasma Cannon. Mako.
So CXF has done a south push here, and they're almost a theta. Not really pushing directly in.
I heard a lot of Dakar on the other team, so I'm presuming it's going to be another push.
Yeah, it is
Red
very
Laser,
much
Black
another push.
Banner, SRM, Mistlings, yeah. SRM
This is an interesting push area.
That's
a tiny bridge.
I say that bridge, it deleted some people last time they tried crossing it. It didn't get a chance.
I don't know if
back. Yeah.
They know. They definitely know that they're coming.
Needs to get up though. Like, Fjord, I feel, sort of lost a point in time when Nikoro was not able to have an impact.
And here
slowly
they go.
Walking up.
There's some Dock of Fire coming on in Uruguay.
Oh yeah, he's walking across single file.
Captain Cat might get got here.
Oh. That was a very dangerous
Lantern
move.
armor. Yeah.
Val's trying to come in the back. Is Nikoro in a spot? Yes, he is in a spot where he can shoot.
I like the lights on the side here. They're gonna go right in and just munch on these bigs.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's a good play. That's gonna be a.
They're gonna trade assaults, I guess.
Get in there. Yeah, I think they're gonna trade assaults. Looks like what they're going for. Oh, Pete got picked though.
Yep.
Val's
just now getting to the fight.
Yeah. Val tried to do
a
flank, but he didn't do it well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete getting picked. Pete got backshot with a pretty fresh commando. Looking good for Fjord at the moment.
It is looking very good for Fjord at the moment.
Cat's legged. Lermgod's almost dead. There he goes. Val's still fresh, but too many dead, I think, at this point. Unless they get a few quick picks. The rep's almost done.
Are any of the Fjord mechs legged, or are they still pretty... They look pretty good.
Yeah.
The Lantern's legged.
Yeah. Good pick.
If they could leg Arthin, they might be able to cap strat. Otherwise, this is very handily looking like a Fjord.
Yeah, the caps are very... Yeah. Well, the Crossfire Shadowcat is open-legged as well, and so is the Jenna. So
okay, it's like one bad
They
peak.
do have longer range weapons than the SRM, though. So it's possible, I guess, but it's going to be pretty difficult, I think, in practice.
Yeah,
Not
Fjord
to
just
mention,
needs to park.
How fast is Andy walking this bull shark? It doesn't look like... He's still going 50-something, right?
Yeah. Maybe a little faster.
not like
They
they're
could
the
just park.
slowest.
Fjord could just park their assaults on 2 caps and
They need to find
look
Arthur,
at a
which one of them
third.
has, and gank him.
I'm trying to keep tabs on him.
Play smart, he should be
Audio
fine.
is working, by the way.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Resource point Theta is ours. They have resource point Gamma.
Well, I wished for a cap strat. Now it's a sort of kind of cap strat. The late game cap strat. Yeah, so all Fjord has to do here is just sit on the 3 cap, and they've got 4 mechs to 2. Shouldn't be that much of an issue for them.
You know, I'm not sure if CXF was even able to scout that at all. It seems like they saw that there was no push coming down that top lane and decided to push on their own, potentially without scouting that there was a push coming. I think if they had stayed where they were initially set up, might have gone a little different.
Well, they're going for the legs, but Arthur's doing a good job zoning him out. Rathnall's gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
like, and there goes Tatetsu's leg. He's dead. Good push from Fjord. They their lights were very coordinated, and they went straight on the assaults and just went through them one at a time. They got a good shot off on the Commando as well. Their assault popped it. Good push.
Let me get the match stats up here. Nice. No, we have a nice 1-1 game going. And stats are up. Top damage in that match for Fjord was Andy at 679. And for CXF looks to be Taitetsu with 519. Top team damage, Butter Poro pulling off with 33. All right, so that moves us into Ruby with a side swap.
I have to change their sides, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's Rubelite Oasis now.
Correct.
North American server, and it's a team switch. Need to say the mandatory. Why was there not a button to switch teams?
Yeah, I know. If Teos would ever hang out in our channel, then he might hear us say, "Hey, Teos, we could really use a team swap button over here." Right underneath that blank space where it says full teams. That would be so awesome. Just a click done. Oh.
I mean, you don't even have to have a new button. Why does full teams yes no exist? It's like it's a legacy thing, right? From when you could either, if you had 24 people, you could use the lobby for free. Otherwise, you need at least one person each side with premium time activated. That's what it's from like over a decade ago. So you literally just change that full teams button to swap sides.
There you go. All right, I'm gonna just ask him, make sure side swap looks good. I'm sure it is because everyone on Fjord's side is Fjord except for Andy. So.
They will look alright. Yeah, so I think a big part of that was there were 2 things. So Val took a little bit longer than I think would have been ideal to come in to get the back gank for the push. And the Fjord assaults, I believe, managed to backshot Pete zone in the commando. So I think he was missing a side torso. but it looked like he was missing his back torso, so I don't know if he got back shot, because he still had plenty of front armor in an LFE Commando. But that was a pretty early pick. So that really helped. And then Fjord's mechs, like big mechs, seemed to just get away in sort of in time, without, you know, they got a lot of back damage, but they didn't die.
Yeah.
So I think those
just wasn't quite enough.
Bacon, I'm going to send you the map strat page as well. I do have the map strat up right now. There you go. Team 1 all locked in except Val.
So, I mean, so far they've pretty much brought similar things, right?
Yeah.
They've got red, like a lot of red lasers and SRMs for the wolf pack, along with the plasma.
Punchy dog,
yeah, and then they've got a lot of DACA boys, well, except for the Gorse ER large. Aside from that, all the assaults have been DACA focused, sometimes with some plasmas.
Both teams being Bravo Charlie indicates at least that there may not be weird shenanigans occurring. Fjord does have artillery and alpha, but that could just, he's fast. It could just be, if I saw a bunch of assaults or stuff in alpha, that'd be like one thing, I guess.
All right, team 2's locked in. You guys are wanting to get through this quick.
Could respect that.
Yeah.
All right. 475 each. Team 1 has the ledge, the infamous ledge, which, if you're DACA pushing, it's nice having the ledge.
Yeah.
If you want to receive. Let's see what they do. You can do a lot of sneaky movements on this map. Lots of flanking stuff, lots of approaches sort of in the low ground.
It's a map you could also cap strat. It's big enough.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially the Gamma Sigma, the home caps, when they get flipped.
Yeah.
Like, you know, towards mid game, if you're already on 3 cap, if you're down 3-2 and then you've home cap
so
gets
far.
flipped, it's like, oh no. You got a immediate timer.
Alright. In Lermgod's mech, longbow with AC2s, light PPCs. Heat, Jenner, Oxide, SRM build. Knight of Firestone, Rhino, plasma cannons, and AC10s. Nakoro in the Bull Shark with AC10s and plasma cannons. Captain Cat in the Black Lantern with small pulse lasers, ER micros. Tomato in the Vulcan with a snub nose and mag shots. Daitetsu in the Shadow Cat with AP Gauss, plasma cannons. Val in the Fire Moth with micro pulse lasers. And that's it.
Cool.
Keep up with him.
Fjord side, we've got the same 3 DACA assaults trundling along. We've got a Viper F with heavy machine guns and reds. A Fire Moth with light machine guns, heavy medium lasers, ER smalls. Arctic Cheetah, Arthur's Arctic Cheetah with SRMs. Revan's Shadow Cat, I think it's got an AC10 and 6 AP Gorse. Butter Oro in an Ice Ferret with 11 micro pulse. Yeah, so a little bit of a difference. Some familiar ones, a little bit different.
Very interesting that Fjord did not even open on Theta.
And okay, that's fine, but they didn't also go to Epsilon either, which is the interesting one.
They went for a Kappa gank that. Okay.
It wasn't there, yeah. It didn't happen.
Yeah. But not even sending like, well, yeah, I guess it's fine. They want to stay together, keep it simple.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing they're they're not worrying too much about it.
This is a. CXF is in a good. They've got a good.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Yeah,
wide.
Right now.
Yeah.
And they got Captain Cat looking. Look, Captain Cat's looking for that potential flanking maneuver in his Black Lena. So they got a nice setup here. They got a nice spread.
Very spread.
Lerm God's in AC2 light peeps. Yeah, okay.
Pete is
Did run-
frothing at the mouth right now.
He's just waiting.
He wants it, dude. Pete's gonna do some
do
work.
it. Do it.
Hey, they're stacked up. This is the tense moment when they all right,
Yeah.
guys, you ready? Yep, we're ready. All right, let's go, go, go. And then they push.
Got
Here it
artillery
comes.
hamsters doing a flank in the fire moth.
There goes Pete. Rhino goes down.
Kodiak's gone. Yeah, that flank worked really well. Look at that. They got the assaults in time. But it's going to be assault trading. Butterporo almost got backshot. Nikoro's onto him.
Yeah, CXF's assault's still alive. They still have Lerm God open or alive. He dropped. CXF lights are now catching up and getting into the fight.
It's looking good for Crossfire. Definitely this one.
Lerm does have an Arthen behind him.
Yeah, he just got a nice shot on his leg. Actually, opened up both legs. 2 shots.
Very nice.
Yeah.
One more. There he goes.
Very nice receive. They were ready and they knew what they were doing.
Yep, that was ideal. When a team crosses that ledge, that little choke point, if you can collapse behind them at the same time, it's very brutal.
Yeah, and look at where their assaults died. Even the first, the one who made it furthest, didn't even make it to the bridge.
Yeah. That's absolutely it. You're kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Because at that point, you've already committed to the push, right? So the enemy receive mechs are just hammering at you, the long range receive mechs. And if you stop and turn to fight, the lights that are on you, you're going to get reared and die. And if you don't, they're going to kill you.
Yeah, but that sort of thing is why I'd like to see a little bit more complexity from Fjord. I know they can do it, you know.
Yeah, well, for sure they can.
Play
100%.
that cap game instead when you see that the push is just not on. You know, just
they could have held that angle or spread out a little bit.
Yeah, it's not like Crossfire had a huge range advantage. The mechs were pretty similar in terms of their loadouts, like the assaults and everything.
Probably could open with the 3 cap, and you can easily defend Theta from that side of the map.
I mean, not getting Theta from Team 2 is just, or at least contesting it, you know, it's just strange to me. I don't know why you would ignore that.
All
I think
right.
they were very good on the Kappa gank.
Let's see here. Lerm God pulling off top damage of 460. And then on the other side, Arthen with 351 top team damage. Tied. Pete with 19 on CXF side. And on the Fjord side is Butterporo with 19. Let's see. Moving on to mining. No swap sides. I think region change, though. That's it, though. Piece of cake. Let me get Team 1's 5-minute timer started.
This is another map where, depending on the lances that your enemy locks in at, can be a bit of a tell. Especially if you're playing a team that is NSRing. It at least alerts you on where you need to be scouting. Of course, you can spawn in one lance and, you know, cross the map. But it is indicative of, you know, if Fjord is pushing, are they going to push on the top side of the map or the bottom? CXF is opting for Bravo Charlie with 1 in Alpha. Which would be...
But not locked into it yet.
They're not locked into it yet, but that would be maybe like 1 mech on Pancakes and then a bunch of guys in Charlie that can, you know, move up and skirmish.
Right.
Lousy 10 being an Alpha, he's probably going to get Gamma. And they're gonna figure out what's going on and on where to receive.
Uh-oh. I think somebody timed the ad break wrong. So for all you folks not watching ad break, lucky. For those who are watching ad break, sorry. Make sure to go back and watch the VOD. Let me give
Unfortunately, that ad break is 7 minutes in the past.
Right?
All right. 2.5 minutes. Oh, it's brutal.
Right? Hey, you know what? I'll admit that beginning, that 7-minute delay in the beginning, just starting the stream, is the longest 7 minutes of my life. It really is. I'm so used to going, click, we're good, let's go. But it's like, okay, I can see my thing is telling me the timer on the delay when it's supposed to actually start. But is it actually going to happen? So, yeah.
And there's still 30 seconds on the ad. Oh, no.
It's all right. As of right now, nobody's died in the match that they would be watching otherwise.
Right.
No real action. The push hasn't occurred, so they're all...
I think it'll end right in time. They get...
Yeah, I think we're going to get just lucky here.
Oh, a couple shots happening.
Nothing major's happened yet.
Yeah, no, I think the ad break may have just ended. So I think
Perfect,
they're just now...
perfect break.
Yep.
Perfect.
That's
Thanks,
funny.
Twitch.
I'm about to say, it wouldn't be comp without, an ad happening during the match, right? Or audio issues.
There's been no radio cast this year, has there?
No, I'm knocking on wood right now because, well, no.
Knock on table, yeah.
You've done it, Bacon. You've done it now.
I've cursed it.
May not have been a radio cast. No, we had a silent picture show cast. So,
That doesn't count. That was technical issues and you fixed it.
That's just my golden era.
Yeah.
It's all a movie era.
Oh, I'm not that old, damn it. 1 minute left for Team 1 to lock in.
CXF's still not locked in.
Yeah, but Fjorda.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Fjord to say that we're locked whenever they are.
Yeah, just insta lock.
We watch it's like I'm locked,
Yep,
and then instantly Team 2 locked.
No, they went red. A few of them. Little bit of movement.
All right. They're waiting to see.
They're doing some strategizing. Maybe they're pretending they were going to be locked. Now they're moving themselves around.
A little 4D chess. Okay, so they're Alpha Bravo, which is interesting. That is split across the map.
Yep, they're good.
But it looks like their light players are Alpha, so they can move quickly. It doesn't really mean much.
All right. Well, here's Fjord's chance to take this into 5 drops, or Clan Crossfire's chance to win this and call it. Let's see. I think Fjord Fiesta's got a good chance. Wait for everyone to connect. Tio says he's legally obligated to vote for the team who brought a longbow 7 minutes ago. All right, everyone's connected. Here we go. Starting Tomato Tyson's mech. All right, we got a Vindicator with small lasers and some nose PPCs. Captain Cat and a Blackhawk with a bunch of ER mediums. Lousy 10 and Shadow Cow with AP Goss plasma cannons. Lerm God and the Stone Rhino with LB20s and SRM 6s. Nakoro and a Mad Cat, Mark II, with Goss and ER large lasers. Taitetsu and the Vulcan with Snub Nose and Mag Shot. Pete in the Summoner with medium pulse lasers and large pulse lasers, and Val in the Osiris with heavy machine guns and SRM2s, and a couple small X-Pulse.
Yep. Fjord have pretty much the similar push deck to what they've been bringing. New mech they've got is an Osiris 1P with heavy machine guns and X-Pulses.
Very aggro, Osiris.
What is Tatsu doing? Careful, bro.
Yeah, ouch.
He's pop-tarting.
He's just.
It's a safe range for red lasers, I guess. Risky,
Yeah,
but
no, it was more before that. They could have sort of jumped on him a little bit when
they
he
could.
was
Yeah, they could have.
Yeah, I was a bit concerned for him. I was like, do that.
Okay, here's the stack. They're stacking up, and they're going to do it again.
Really.
6F is quite spread. Very spread. But they have to see this. They 100% can see. They're stacking, and then here's the push.
Yeah, look, Nikiro, look at Nikiro's spot.
Look at Lerm God.
He's getting pretty hurt, though. Lerm God's going to
They're turning and going for Lerm?
Oh, he's got LBX 20s and SRMs. Nice.
Take someone with you.
He did.
He did.
Oh,
He bonked the Viper.
he just CT'd him. Straight CT'd him.
Absolutely deleted. Lerm is holding out still. He managed to trade one
Oh,
for
and
one.
he just opened the CT of the Osiris as well.
Yep.
Like,
meanwhile, the whole time this has been going on, Pete has been farming the Summoner.
Yeah, Nikoro's almost dead. I reckon he would have done some decent damage though. So looking pretty even so far.
Butter went down.
Pete's got to make sure he doesn't get ganked by the wolf pack. They should probably help him, or he should jump off.
They're getting seeing a lot of lasers coming in artillery's legs. I'd imagine he's close. CXF is really trying to come back from going all the way out to get Lerm.
I tell you, Hamster's one touch. Yeah, there's a lot of hurt mechs. Don't know if they're.
Yeah, a lot of the
Could go either way right now.
Yeah, they're pretty stacked.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Fjord are looking like they're just pulling ahead, but they've got a lot of very hurt mechs, like a lot of very, very hurt mechs.
Arthen's down.
Yeah. Artillery Hamster's legged and one touch.
Lousy goes down to the Kodiak. Captain Cat just get legged.
Yeah, he's in a bad position anyway. He's getting drilled by all those assaults. Oh, he got stuck. He's dead. Oh, he somehow survived.
If they can get away in Cap, like...
Captain's done.
Taitetsu's gonna stay and fight instead of going leap running and capping.
ABC's about to drop, so man, maybe. Nope. I think nah, he's still just in a
I don't
boat.
agree with what he's doing. I feel like he could run a bit more, but he's...
Get that cap game going quick. How weak are the
a little bit too healthy.
vaults?
Kodiak's one touch, halved one touch. I think that Mako's just a little bit too fresh. Oh, he's overstayed his welcome too. Yeah, he's one touch now. It's done. Well, going to a 5th drop now.
Yep.
The dream?
Yeah, he's going to get picked. There's no chance now. Hit him. Oh, there we go. Bang. Yeah, he did a good job. Valiant effort, but not enough in the end. It was a pretty good match. Nice push.
The CXF, they got all the Fjord lights. They definitely probably could have broke off a little earlier and just turned it into a peeky pokey cap game.
Yeah, perhaps.
Maybe stuck around a little bit too long.
4 damage in that SO1. Look at their assaults farm pretty good.
Oh yeah, he farmed.
Alrighty, let's get the match stats up here for you. Taitetsu, top damage 568 for CXF. And then for Fjord, top damage, Oog, 924. And top team damage, Andy pulling off 43 that match.
You have to say the Oceanic servers are not working in CXF's favor.
No.
That takes us to our 5th drop, Tourmaline, and a side swap.
Side swap again. Okay. Right, alright. Tourmaline's a nice 5th drop map, because you can do a lot of stuff on Tourmaline.
Yep. Cap strat, of course. You play standard. Different ways to play standard. You can slow push, you can unsar.
Yeah.
You can use lerms. You know, I haven't seen what are they called? The red missiles.
Thunderbolts?
Yeah, I haven't seen Thunderbolts at all. They still hurt. Still hurt.
Maybe someone waiting to break out the secret Thunderbolt mech late into the finals.
I hope so.
That'd be
I
fun.
mean, KDCM brought them last year in Q and whatnot, and it was rough. I mean, you get caught off guard by a Thunderbolt mech, and it would just 2-shot, 3-shot you. It's really rough. Only problem with them is you have to dedicate a lot of tonnage to a Thunderbolt mech.
Yeah, they're really heavy, aren't they, those weapon systems?
Yes.
I don't think I've even.
You got to use like a longbow or something bigger. To make
Yeah, I haven't played with those yet either.
They are like heat-seeking center torso,
yeah,
light and medium mech hunter killer missiles.
No, I've been hit by them numerous times. I have yet to really play with those ones. I have to get Zonaron to do a build for me on them, just so I can say yes, I've tried them. All right, 5 drops. That's what I was hoping for. Because we're getting closer and closer to the grand finals. I'm hoping to see 5 drops on these matches.
Well, based off history.
No. I'm hoping that the grand finals isn't
You'll get 3
done. Well, 5, but yeah, I want 14, just because it's never happened. Team 1 still deciding. Only a minute and a half in so far.
Would also be nice to see Game 2 Grand Finals match.
Last time that happened was, well, the only time it happened, I believe, was 2017.
Was that when it's best of 5 or 3?
It would have been best of 5 from memory.
Mm.
It was Eon versus EMP.
Oh.
2017.
Yeah. I was at MechCon for that too. That was my first time there.
Yeah, the only year that there wasn't a grand final round 2, we would have had one if there was one. Because JGX went in. That was a very different format in 2019 though. JGX, we went in the top, and EMP came and beat us in the first round of the grand final, and if there was a second round, we would have played it that year too. But that year was the only year there wasn't one, so it was just whoever won that grand final was the winner. That was the first championship series year run by NWO Comp 2019.
Fun history lesson.
Then we reverted back to that was a top 18 as well, 2019. Then we reverted back to the same system that was used for all the worlds, the final system that is. Tier 1's locked at 475. Nothing overly surprising here. I don't See what Crossfire brings in response. Will Fjord bring the same sort of stuff they've been bringing?
Yes. I mean, you could bring that deck on this map. It's kind of long range. But, I mean, there's a lot of paths that you can take. You can definitely...
I'd say their assaults are mid-range. I wouldn't call them long-range.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's routes that you could take that, like, you could get outranged.
You can get into your range, yeah.
Yeah. But there's also lots of routes that you can... I mean, it'll be extremely telegraphed. You will see it coming.
Yeah.
If you don't see them, where else are they? They have to assume, right? But there's also really good receive spots on this map. You have a lot of time.
There's a lot of high spots as well to get sneaky mix up with the large to start zapping away at them.
Start burning.
Yeah. Or do you just stack the AC2s again like Kenyon?
Yeah, it's good to see Fjord's actually trying for this match. Looks like they're putting in
playing well.
a modicum amount of
what I've
effort.
hoped for so far. I mean, I was hoping, I suppose wishing rather, that they do a little bit more variation, but both teams have been playing quite well with the heavy DPS orientated drop decks that they've been bringing.
Yes.
It makes for fun viewing anyway.
Yeah, well, I've seen it go back and forth is one of my favorites.
Yeah, exactly.
And they can trade. Like, they've traded before.
Yep.
And they could really mix up this last match by bringing trade and playing kind of more standard.
Crossfire is
capture.
looking locked at 470.
Huh. And they're locked.
Yep.
Here we go.
There you go, yeah.
Final drop. Two teams
All
enter,
Alpha
one
Bravo.
team leaves.
All Alpha Bravo, what does that mean? So no one's going for a Gamma early on Team 2? They're going to go Sigma Kappa and then battle for Theta? Or are they just going to go for the kill?
Wait for Iron and Val to connect. Val's in. And Iron's connected. Here we go. All right, I'm starting off in ABC's mech.
Yeah, Direwolf.
All right, ABC in a clan Stalker with ER large lasers. Arthan Thunderbolt with heavy PPCs. Revan in the Shadow Cat with AP Gauss plasma cannons. Andy in a Direwolf with Gauss rifles and ER large lasers. Oog in a Stone Rhino with ER large lasers and Gauss rifles. Butter in a Flea, mag shots and a ER small. Iron Wolf in a Vulcan with snub nose and mag shots. And Artillery in a Fire Moth with light machine guns, ER smalls, and a couple heavy mediums.
Crossfire are pushing. Captain Cat, Gargoyle, Prime, 1 ER PPC, 2 AC5. Lermgod in the Hadamoto, the Ham and Cheese, 27, AC2, AC5 light peep. Binary laser cannon, small laser charger, 1A1. Pulse laser summoner, red laser black Lena, SRM oxide, AP Gauss plasma, Shadow Cat, and then the Commando SRM4 reds.
Push is not yet scouted, but pretty much the majority of Fjord's traders are on CSJ Hill with one trader.
Large. Course, no, yeah, large. Okay, yeah, right at the back. They're waiting for him. Triple heavy PPC Thunderbolt.
Yeah, CXF split and come across.
Send it.
You might get a gank here on this light mech. They're going for it.
Yeah, he's only just realised. He's like, oh my god.
Oops.
I think they're going to ignore him and go straight for the bigs.
No, they're getting him, but they're keeping out of sight of the bigs. Arthur's going to peek around and get a nice shot though, at least with these quad peeps.
Revan's getting chased.
Get Revan.
Yeah. How quickly can he get out of there?
Depending on how long he can hold out for. I mean, CXF assaults are in the mix.
Yeah. They got in there pretty deep. Iron Wolfpack went down as well. 2 early picks. Captain Cat's going to go. There he goes.
Worms
Will be next. I mean, do you keep going in here? Because you have to.
At this point,
Committing
I'd be
to
going.
it. The lights are in the assault.
Ah. Yeah, die.
Still so close.
Always halved.
Going for legs. Butters legged. They need to get the legs on the Fire Moth, though.
Oh yeah, they must get the Fire Moth legs.
The Fire Moth,
it
lives.
Is open. Yeah, no, he got a nice SRM shot on it. It's looking good for Crossfire.
Yep, Oog just dropped.
Arthur's going to go. Yeah, no, Crossfire's got it. They're too healthy. Look at them. Lovely push.
Artillery trying to see what he can do.
That's it.
Good on Fjord for trying to bring a trade deck into that. It was a bit of a mix-up, but I don't think maybe they were not prepared for CXF not playing receive and pulling the wild card out and saying, you know what, we're going to push on our own.
I mean, the other thing was, that was the exact same push Crossfire did before, right?
I believe so.
They did that exact same push with almost the exact same mechs. Who was it against? It was
last
either...
match. KCM, right? Was it KCM?
I think it was against KDCM,
Yeah, they pushed KDCM.
Yeah. They pushed KDCM on the exact same way. The exact same side, yeah. Nice strong push. I think Fjord, one of their issues were that I think they needed, I mean, it's always going to be very difficult, right? But I think they needed one of their traders to be on another big, different angle.
Yeah, they're all stacked up at one spot. It doesn't.
Yeah,
you gotta have over. You gotta rely on the travel time to get the damage out.
I think that would have helped.
Yeah.
Having said that, very strong push from Crossfire, so I think it was going to be difficult either way.
All right, so for the last match, top damage on Fjord's side, Oog 364. Top damage on CXF's side, 457 by Val. Top team damage, Butterporo at 20.
Well, good win by Crossfire.
Agreed.
And so that means that Crossfire are guaranteed to be top 4, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
If they're the highest seed of these weird seed things that happen.
No, because they progressed. It's
they're going to go into loser
bracket.
bracket.
They could be
4.
5th, right? Is that?
They could be.
Oh yeah, because they're about to go up against whoever the winner is from our next match. Then,
No, they're guaranteed.
No, they're top 4. Top 4.
Yeah.
If the
loser of losers bracket round 4 is the 4th, without regardless of where they, like, it has no variance on the placement.
No, that's correct.
Yeah, they are top 4.
That's Crossfire's best result then ever in a CS. Their previous best result was 5th actually.
That's awesome. All right, so folks, that was it for tonight. For this one, not for tonight. We'll see you guys back in about 45 minutes for the Vile versus 228 Reapers. So thanks for coming in and watching the show. We'll be back with no audio problem. Knock on wood, the next one.